Hello guys, this is Noia from Shopify Rebellion, and in today's ZOWIE Academy, I'm going to be teaching you how to control the map with Viper. On attack, what I usually do with the Viper wall and what most people do is the lurk wall. It also, I give myself a little gap here so I can walk down and the person who's holding short can't tell if I'm left or right. And also the guy holding the long line won't be able to get info if there's a guy short. So it keeps 2 people on defense towards A at minimum. It also has cover for A link for B, so you can hit B with only 1 smoke in the mid round. So you can see if I pop it, any dart that the defender will throw, you can dodge. If they dart here, you can go here and dodge it and then walk short after. If they dart on top, you can just walk with the wall and they still won't know that you're here. And they will always have to keep 2 people here at least, or they'll have to fight you, and then you can tell your team that they're fighting you on A and they will have a weak B or weak C side, and you can tell them to speed up over there. I don't, on this map, use Viper's kit for post-mine lineups a lot. I use it mostly for side hits and anti-flood. If we've been defaulting towards someone else, Mel usually only have 1 smoke. And it's really obviously nice having a second smoke. So usually we will use the orb for CT, and then you'll have a molly for anti-flood. So if the defenders decide to go through it, they'll be half HP and they'll be vulnerable, so they're 1 shot. And you can just clear side without having to worry about them running at you from CT. And then in postman is really good too, because you can cycle smokes. So they have to drop from heaven, so those fights are not super favorable for them. So usually people try to go out CT, but if you have an orb, they can't go, and then you can cycle with the smoke, and you can just keep holding the smoke. And then when the smoke goes away, you'll have fuel again, and it's super annoying for the defenders to deal with. You can do the same thing towards C. I usually just have a lineup from here probably. And it hits CT, and then there's a molly with it. And I can just run up an entry, and then as it's standing, I don't have to worry about a million people coming from CT, and we only have to clear side. And then in post, you can do the same thing with the cycle, with the smokes and the fuel, and the defenders will have to respect it. Okay, so usually with the Viper's pit, it depends on how many people are alive, but a lot of the time, a zoning ult is better than just a side ult. So let's say I have the orb for CT. I obviously have a smoke for CT, so I'm trying to zone out garage, so they will be full decayed when they come out, and you can just spray them down. Or the other way around, if I'm not doing this lineup, you can just throw the orb for garage, and you can cycle smokes with it, and you can have a zoning ult for CT, so they're decayed when they come out. And then usually what you would like to have is one of your teammates play in front of you, so they are the ones fighting before, so you keep the ult out. The same towards A. Usually you just ult into CT, and I have a lineup for heaven from Graph, and this is a heaven smoke, and then you can ult CT, and you basically control both of the chokes that can come out from. So if my teammates are creating pressure towards another side of the map, usually what defenders would like to do is rotate people over, cheat people over. So they'll leave the Sova on the line trying to cycle util. So they'll throw a dart at you, and you can obviously dodge it on either side of the wall. And then they'll usually drone short. So if your teammate sees a lot of people towards the other side of the map, you can take your long fight. And sometimes you will get opt, but that's okay, because you'll get that info for your teammates. And other times people will start droning long, or they'll have the Sova just play long, hoping that you didn't take the timing, and you just fully walk up on him. But most of the time what you do with the wall is just keep people towards this side of the map so that the other sides of the map are more weak. And if I get all of this short space for free, if I get to go all the way up here, I will call my teammates back and be like, yo, they can be on long line, but it should be weak A because they have no info. I definitely think looking at how a pro uses the wall is optimal, because the walls can also help the defense or the opponent if you do them wrong, sorry. If you just throw a random wall there can be a bunch of gaps that your teammates don't understand. They don't like know what to play, like how to play around it. But I think generally just lurking around a util is the best way to use Viper, and understanding that your job is to either pull rotations towards you or to get a good lurk and get some space. If it's dumb and it works, it's not done. Like if I run down short and I drop the wall and I kill a guy and I'm like, wow, this was kind of dumb. It's like a 50-50. It's not dumb if I create pressure on my side of the map. Okay guys, that's it for me today. Thank you for watching my episode of ZOWIE Academy. Make sure to like and subscribe and follow the channel for more.